Yo, what is up, body up gang, and welcome back to another video. Today I got a short one, sweet one, but short one. But before we get into it, of course I gotta thank you guys for taking your time to check out this video, for hanging with your boy and checking out my content. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe so that way you can stay up to date with all future videos, and that way you'll never miss any more of my content. So with that being said, let's dive into this video. So if you don't know anything about me, I've lost over the last 10, 11 years, when I first started my fitness journey, I lost about 40 pounds. And I just want to talk about 5 key things that I did, that I found, that really helped me to lose the weight and to put on, to get to a place to where I was now comfortable with myself and in a place where my goals were no longer far out of reach. So let's get into it. The 5 things I found that really helped me is, 1, I'm gonna just tell it to you and then I'm gonna break down each one and how I incorporate it. So, consistency, not tracking my calories. 3, I wasn't in a calorie deficit. 4, I wasn't using the food scale. And 5, too many excuses. I had too many excuses for no reason. So let's break down each one. So the first one, consistency. You guys, it starts with consistency. You have to be consistent. From your eating in the kitchen as well as your workout. I don't care if you're working out 3 to 4 days a week. Be consistent with your workouts. Be consistent with eating clean, eating fresh, and not be putting a lot of junk into your body. Like, you gotta be consistent, because when you're not consistent, you're not going to see consistent results if you're not being consistent. It's simple. So that's one thing I really found that helped me over the course of this 10-year journey, that I really started to see changes in my body when I was consistent. I was working out consistently. I was eating clean consistently. I was making the right choices consistently. And it just made the world of difference, and that's when I really started to see results. So yes, that's number 1. Number 2 is I wasn't tracking my calories. You know, you could think you know how much you're eating. You could think you know, okay, this is a serving size. You could think you can eyeball, okay, this is how much rice is. This is 170 grams of rice. You can't eyeball that. If I'm being honest, you cannot eyeball that. So in tracking my calories, I was able to actually see, wow, this is how much 170 grams of rice is. Wow, this is how much 1 serving of peanut butter is. I was I was overdoing everything because I thought that I could eyeball what I was eating. So it wasn't until I started tracking what I was eating. And a cool app you could use is MyFitnessPal. Not sponsored by them or anything like that. Plug alert, though. But MyFitnessPal is a dope app that you could use to start tracking your calories. And I'm telling you, it will make all the difference in the world. And once I incorporated that, along with being consistent, it's like it was a game changer, because everything just fell into place. Like, I wasn't overeating anymore. I wasn't eating too much, because, you know, when it comes to losing weight, it's simple. Calories in versus calories out. Which ties into my 3rd point, which is being in a calorie deficit. If you're looking to lose weight, it's simple. Like I say, calories in versus calories out. If you're looking to lose weight, let's say if it takes your body 2,500 calories to maintain. 2,500 calories, all right? So if you're eating above 2,500 calories a day, common sense, you're going to be gaining weight. Like, there's no way around it. There's no I don't care how clean you're eating, how fat you're eating, it doesn't matter. If you're eating above 2,500 calories, because that's your maintenance level, you're going to gain weight. No way around it. So the same is true on the other side. If your maintenance level is 2,500 calories and you're eating below that, you're automatically going to be in the calorie deficit, and you're going to lose weight. Now, how much of a deficit you're in makes the difference of how many pounds of fat you lose per week. So the bigger the deficit, the more weight you're going to lose in a short amount of time. Now, you don't want to be too far in a deficit because your body is not going to be too happy, and you're going to lose weight, but you're not going to fill out. You're not going to, it's not the healthiest way to do it. So you want to drop little by little. I would say start with 300 to 500 calories in the deficit. So like I say, if your maintenance level is 2,500, start with 2,000. 2,000, even 2,200 in that range. And that on top of working out consistently, it's game changer. Come on, man, it's simple. So when I started incorporating those three things, like the weight just started dropping like butter. It just started melting, and I started seeing good results. I started seeing consistent results, and it just made all the difference. So that's 3. The 4th one that I found, this one on top of the last 3 is an even bigger game changer. And now this thing is like my best friend. I wasn't using a food scale. So how can you track what you're eating if you're not using a food scale? Like, how can you track how much of this or how much of this or how much of this you're eating if you're not weighing out your food and using a food scale? And I don't have it out right now, but like literally I use this. It don't matter what it is, I'm using this food scale so that I can track what I'm eating properly and consistently and correctly, So once I incorporated the food scale, so I knew exactly how much I was eating. I knew exactly how to track it and how to put it in, so where I knew I was no longer like, nothing was just like in my mind, It wasn't like, I think this is right, I think this is the amount of calories, and nothing was just in the air. Everything was concrete, and that food scale helped solidify everything and make everything concrete and just made everything come together. Like the food scale on top of tracking your calories, on top of being in the deficit, on top of being consistent. So that is a recipe for weight loss. I love that. That is the recipe for weight loss. And when I started incorporating, like I said, I lost like 40 pounds. And it's because I incorporated those 4 key game-changing elements. And I'm telling you, they made the world of difference. The 5th one, you heard it. I had too many excuses. I had too many excuses of why not to eat clean. The food wasn't good enough. I love McDonald's and I love to eat out and I love Taco Bell, and I didn't have enough time to work out. I only have 30 minutes. I'm tired. Whatever it is, I had too many excuses. And if I had to come to a point to where, okay, if I want to see results, I got to do something I never did before. If I want to see my body transform from fat to fit, I got to change what I'm doing and do something completely different. So I had to stop making excuses. I had to find excuses to do what I needed to do. I had to find excuses to work out. I want to look good. I want to be fit. I want to get in shape. I had to find excuses to start eating cleaner, start eating better. I had to tell myself that this food isn't nasty. This food isn't bad. This food is I'm using this food as fuel for my body, no longer as something I just go to because I feel a certain way, or because I'm emotional, or it's quick and it's easy. So what? I had to put a little bit more time in with cooking my food. I had to put a little bit more time in with preparing and preparing my food. So what? So what? The results is way more important than quick and temporary food choices. So I had to start making the right choices, and like I said, stop making excuses because they wasn't getting me anywhere. I saw where I was, and I saw what the excuses got me, and it was a fat body. You know, that I couldn't even go to the pool and take off my shirt. I couldn't, like, there's so many things I couldn't do because I was just not feeling good and not comfortable in my skin, and not in a place where I wanted other people to see the shame that I was carrying, you know. But after I decided to stop making excuses and incorporate the top 4 of this list, the first 4, that's when things started changing. You know, that's when I started seeing the results. That's when I started seeing that I could do this, you know, that I could lose the weight, that I could look good, that I could be fit, and I just made it a lifestyle. You know, now it's a lifestyle, no longer something I'm trying to do, I'm working to do. No, fitness is a lifestyle. You know, being healthy is a lifestyle. Being consistent is a lifestyle. You know, every now and again, of course, I splurge. Every now and again, of course, I go to McDonald's, I go to Taco Bell. I still enjoy those things, but they no longer run me. You know, food no longer runs my life. So it wasn't until I got that mindset that food is no longer running me, and I'm a slave to food. Now, food is a slave to me. You know, like, I decide what I put in my body. I decide when I want to eat this, how I want to eat this. I decide when and how I want to do what. You know, so that's it. So those are the 5 key things that I found that I incorporated into my weight loss journey to really get and maximize the results, to the changing of my mind, the changing of everything, my perspective. Everything changed when I started incorporating those 5 key elements, and it made the world of difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if so, like it, comment below about any future videos you may like to see. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with all future content. So, I love you guys. Thanks for checking out this video, and until next time, body up. Peace.